Nó biết nhiều
Hello.
thứ.
Hi, Jason. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Good evening.
Yeah, good
I,
evening.
I can't see you. Where are you? Are you sleeping now?
Uh, sorry, I need to connect to my airport. Wait me for a second.
Okay, sure thing.
Ah, okay, say something, please.
Hi.
Yeah, okay.
Good evening. Is this better?
Yeah, it's better. I just come back my home after work, so
I just
I look
got
so
back.
yeah, yeah. I just got back and looks so very dirty, so
Okay.
I don't turn on the camera.
I understand. Okay, it's all right. You can turn off your camera. How about me? Do I look okay?
Very good. So
I'm sweating. It's
handsome
raining
like
here.
yes. In my country too.
Mhm.
Rainy whole day.
It's
I
raining.
don't know exactly how.
It's raining here, but it's hot. It's great. I don't know. I can't explain the temperature. It's raining. It should be cold, but it's actually really hot. Can you see I'm sweating? I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
No, no, no. Don't worry about it. My
Okay,
our
so how
temperature.
are you?
Uh, the atmosphere is very comfortable. Yeah, the
I
temperature is
know.
only 30 degrees, so I feel very
I'm
easy.
jealous. I'm jealous because the
Why?
weather is good in Vietnam. Here it's so hot. Unbelievably hot. It's raining. Can you imagine raining and it's hot? That's just crazy, isn't it? It should be cold. The temperature should be rising by now, but it's still hot. I can't explain
Yeah,
it. It is hot. I'm no joke. I'm not kidding you. It's hot, really.
yeah.
Okay.
It's
So, did you go to work today?
yes. Just come back from got back from the work.
You just got back from work. Okay. I know you've been tired. I can tell by your voice. Although I can't see you by the sound of your voice, I know you're tired. I thought you were sleeping because your voice is about to sleep.
Yeah.
Are you sleeping?
No, not at all.
Not yet, but you're about to, I can tell.
Yes, definitely. When we finish the class, I can go to the bed immediately.
Uh-huh. Okay, you can go to bed. Okay, very good. Thank you, Jason. So I assume you've eaten your dinner already?
Yes,
You
I
did.
on yeah, I did.
You did. Okay, so Jason, let's head on with your lesson today, and that is saying thank you. Do you
Yeah,
often hear the word thank you?
yeah, every day, and I use that to
Mhm.
my client a lot.
Of course, that's being grateful. Yeah. Okay, so that's what we're going to talk about today. And I have a couple of questions here. So, Jason, what different ways can you say thank you? In actions and words?
Uh, mm, I sorry. Can you
What
repeat the
different
question?
ways? What different ways can you say thank you? Or how do you express gratitude towards another person?
Mm, I just I use thanks or thank you, and I appreciate sometimes like that.
Yeah, okay, your answer is using a different term. So instead of saying thank you, you say I appreciate you. So you say thank you through words, correct?
Yes.
Okay, but some people express it through actions.
Expressed through action.
Uh-huh. So when you're grateful or when you're thankful about something, some people use words like you say thank you, I appreciate you. So you use kind words to show your appreciation,
Yeah.
correct? But some
Yes.
people use actions. Can you
I
see the
said,
picture
yeah.
in the screen?
Yes.
See?
Yeah. I see.
So some people use actions to say thank you, like giving flowers or giving gifts, right? So
yeah.
that's how
It's
they express it.
yeah.
How about you?
Um. To me, I think um, it's very hard. It's like the picture. Yeah.
Why?
Sometimes I say thank you to another one. I just give them a present to give. Yeah.
Mhm. Yes,
Or
giving a
invite them
present.
for the dinner. Yeah. Just say thank you.
Yes, very good. So that's what my question is about, Jason. So there are people who expresses themselves by giving gifts, throwing a party, asking them to come over to have dinner with you. So those are different
Yeah.
ways to say thank you. And some people use appreciation or nice or kind words like I appreciate you, I see you, thank you. You know, some people are good verbally and some are non-verbal type of person,
Yeah.
right? So which
Exactly.
one
Yeah.
are you? A verbal type or a non-verbal type?
Yeah. When when I was young, I say thank more than now. I more than now. I have more income, so I usually give the advice. That's
Mhm.
representative to the president to the thanks. Yeah.
Mhm. So yeah, so well, it depends on the occasion. Like if you're showing appreciation at work, you give medals, trophies, certificates, right? So that's how you say thank you for doing a job well done, right? So it
Yes.
depends.
You good. You give me a good point. Yeah.
Hmm.
So you you give someone the thanks. You give someone a certificate to
Uh-huh.
representative the thanks. Yeah.
That's right.
Exactly.
That is correct, Jason. Because did you know that an employee will have an enthusiasm to work? They'll always get excited to go to work if you show appreciation. Like if you
Yeah.
give them, it doesn't necessarily have to be money. Although some
Yeah.
people, money is important, we cannot deny that. But if you're in a workplace and if you're like a boss, like a manager or somewhere on top, let's just say you're the manager. Don't you know that an employee will have this eagerness to go to work, excitement to go to work every day if he or she feels appreciated by his manager?
Yeah.
And to show your
Sometimes I.
appreciation, you can use different ways. You can you can give them like certificates, like a certification of Jason for doing a job well done. Some people
Yes.
likes it, right? Oh
Exactly.
no,
Sometimes
not
I
some,
consider
most.
his.
Hmm.
Yeah. Mostly I consider them to promote a new position, or I give you a important mission. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Promotion
It's
is a very big thing, Jason, but you have to be careful when promoting because promotion is for those who truly deserves it.
Mm,
You can't just promote someone just because you wanted to show your appreciation. That spot is intended only for those who deserve it. For example, they've worked hard for it, they've been with you for a long time, they've shown you loyalty. Then maybe you can give
yes,
a promotion. But if they were
yes,
just there
exactly.
for like 1 week, 1 month, a year, and yeah, they did well, but that's not enough. So you need to know if they really qualify for that position. But for
Yes,
someone who's doing a job well done, for example, they've been with you for a year and they're doing well, there are other ways to show your appreciation. Like you can give them a letter of appreciation, like thank you for doing well for the entire year. The company sees your effort. Things like that is enough. But it's not a promotion, but it will make them feel good.
yes, yes. That's a very good advice. Yeah.
Or like a simple, you can, if you have a printer, you can print a certificate. I'll show you. Let me see if I can pull it up for you. Here, you can print, like you can print a copy of this and then put their name, sign it. They'd feel good because they knew they did something good. Look at this, for her commendable effort and achievement. Okay?
Yes,
You can do this,
yes.
people like it.
I think the letter is best. The less the it better, because the
Yes.
certificate, that's the company take care of them. Yeah.
Yes, a letter is also good. So you can write them a letter. Okay. You can give them a certificate. You know what? When I was working, Jason, and I wanted to show appreciation to my team members, do you know what I do? Can you guess what I do to show my
Uh,
appreciation?
uh, I don't know. It's
Try to
depend on.
guess.
Uh,
Just a guess.
you advise them a party
No. I cook food at
or
home.
your personal. Mm,
I cook food at home and then I bring it to the
mm,
office and I give it to them.
mm. That's so cute. Yeah.
That's what I do to show my appreciation for helping me. Now, if they're doing well, just before they come to work, I leave candies on top of their table.
Really.
That's an
I
appreciation,
think
isn't it?
yes, but I think that's not suitable for your personality, because I don't think you cook
What?
well. You know.
I can cook.
Yeah.
I cook well,
I
Jason.
really, I don't think so, because I remember you don't like vegetable, and I think
I don't
how you
like
can.
vegetable, but
Yeah.
I can cook vegetable. That's a different thing. I may not be able to eat them, but I know how it ta- tastes like. I know the outcome. I know the flavor. I can cook, trust me. I can cook a little, but not an expert because I am not a chef. But I not actually cook like an intense cooking because some of my workmates likes my barbecue. So sometimes I just, barbecue, give them barbecue, or
Yeah.
I give them letter. Do you know the sticket?
Okay.
How do you call it? Post it. Do you know this?
Yes. I noticed.
Sometimes before they come to work, I write words here. I put a smiley, you can do it, you're amazing, you're good, you're awesome, you rock. And then I put that and I'll post it in front of their monitors, their computer.
Yeah,
So those
that's
are
a
the
good
things
way.
that I do to show my
Yeah,
appreciation. Sometimes I put candies or I put
yes,
coffee.
yes. But I'm really sorry if you never mind if because I just told you that you cook. I just my that's just my opinion. So you don't appropriate to a good cook man. You know, because I think you're very busy and you have no time for cooking. So I think you can't cook at all.
Uh, it's okay. Sorry, Jason, if I can hardly hear you because it's raining hard here. Can you hear it?
Yes, guys do.
It's raining really hard here, so I can barely hear you. Okay, so Jason, don't worry. No offense taken. Okay, I am not offended. But although I am a busy person, I just wanted to impart or to share it with you that no matter how busy a person is, when you wanted to make other people happy, you'll always find a way. So I may be
Yes,
busy at work, but I find time to make my teammates happy. So those are the things to show my appreciation. So how about you, Jason, at work? What do you do to show your appreciation to your teammates or to your employees?
yes. I love the way you give me a solution like use the post-it. But right now in my environment, in my work environment, so very precious. Uh, our situation right now, it will fire a lot, especially yeah. So
Yeah,
I
so
want
just
to
like what
try
I
to
told you, Jason, no matter how complicated your situation is, showing kindness
yeah,
to other people makes a difference. So if
yes,
you
I
really
agree with it.
wanted them to work hard for you, just, send a message. Like, it doesn't have to be a post it. Send a message like, "Hi, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well.
Yeah,
Hi, you're
but
amazing. You did great today." Things like that. Because,
yeah,
people are already tired and they want to avoid stress. So if you lighten
yes,
up the mood, like give them a short message like, thank you for today. You all did great. You all did amazing. That's enough. And people will feel good. And the following day, they're excited to go to work because they knew that their boss is really nice.
yes, I agree with, and I must try on tomorrow. Yes, and the next class I will tell you the result. Yeah,
Mhm. They'll feel good. There are many ways. That is why we're also discussing about this because there are plenty of ways to show your appreciation or when you're thankful about something. It could be
yeah,
verbal, it could be non-verbal, right? So
yes.
for example, this next question. Think about the last time you either said thank you or showed your thanks to someone. And what did he or she do to help you?
Mm, that make me remember to my girlfriend. Yeah, and
Hmm.
she support me a lot in the spirit. Yeah, she
Hmm.
encouraged me. Yeah, and
Wow.
sometimes in occasionally or non occasionally, I give her a present. Yeah, recently I
Mhm.
just bought her the iPad for on behalf
Wow.
of my thanks. Yeah.
Mhm. Okay, so the last person you said thank you to was your girlfriend for uplifting your spirit, for supporting you, and for being there for you through your ups and your downs.
Yeah.
And to show your appreciation, you gave her an iPad.
Yeah. Exactly.
Wow, that's awesome. Well, the last person I ever said thank you to was my mom.
Yeah.
And I'm
Sorry about that.
happy and I'm happy that she was able to hear me said sorry and thank you.
Yeah.
And the only present I can and the reason why I said that what she did to me is beyond measure. The fact that she gave me life is more than enough reason for me to say thank you. So I told her everything when she called. So I said, Mom, thank you. Thank you for everything. Thank you for the life. Thank you for everything. Like I was not emotional, but she was like, she was crying.
Yeah. I see.
She was crying. When I said thank you, she was crying. So, but she said she's happy because I am good now. And she said, I'm happy because even if I am gone, you can survive on your own. That's what she said.
Yeah.
So that's the importance of saying thank you and appreciation, right? Especially for those people that truly mattered to us.
Yeah. Sorry for making you a little bit confused because maybe I just remind you of your mother. Yeah.
No, don't worry. I am not upset about Jason, don't worry about it because these are facts. It
Yeah.
happens. This is inevitable. We cannot avoid it. That's the circle of life, you know? So what's important is at the end of the day you're doing the right thing, not just of course to your parents, but to everyone that surrounds you. So what we should do is to always keep grounded, stay humble. In that way good
Mm,
things happens. So if you're nice, it comes back to you. So just let's choose to be nice. All right. Okay, so moving forward, Jason, I'm sorry. Okay, so we have here the next activity conversations. So read and listen to the 7 conversations. Where do you think the conversations are happening? How do the speakers in each conversation know each other? So let me play this one for you first. Give me a second. Tell me if you hear it, okay?
yeah.
Track 84. Conversation 1.
Hi, Aunt Sue. I'm just phoning to say thank you for coming to my party. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for the present. I love the watch. Give me a call when you get this message. Bye.
Conversation 2.
We're going to a picnic on Saturday. Do you want to come?
I'd love to, but I'm busy. I'm visiting my sister this weekend.
Oh, that's a shame. Maybe another time?
Yeah, thanks for asking. Conversation 3.
Here's your coffee and your change.
Cheers.
No problem.
Conversation 4.
Thanks for dinner. It was delicious.
I'm glad you liked it.
Next time, come to my apartment and I can cook for you.
Conversation 5.
Excuse me, can you give me a hand with these boxes?
Sorry, I'm afraid I've got a problem with my back and I can't carry anything heavy.
Let me help you. I'll take this box.
Thanks, I appreciate it. It's really heavy.
You're welcome. Conversation 6.
Need a lift home?
Oh, yes, please. Thanks for asking. I'm too tired to walk home.
No worries. Let's go.
Conversation 7.
Here's your drink. I ordered some sandwiches for us too.
Thanks, I'm starving.
That's okay.
So, did you listen to the conversations?
Yes, it's very well.
Hmm. Okay. So, where do you think the conversations are happening? How about conversation 1?
Um, for, mm, for the conversation one, I just see, yeah, she give your friend thanks for joining for the gift, especially the watch.
Uh-huh.
Yes,
So, for conversation 1, so this is happening to a friend? Is it happening to a
yeah.
friend?
Yes, I think she invite her friend to the party and she receive a good present.
Okay, so for conversation 1, it is happening with their relatives.
A relative.
Yeah, hi,
Why?
Aunt Sue.
Ah, I just think Aunt is a rabbit name.
So
And
he is
oh,
thanking his aunt. I'm just phoning. I'm just calling to say thank you for coming to my party. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for the present. So this is happening with our relative.
yeah, my fault. Yeah,
No, it's okay, Jason. How about
yeah, I love.
conversation 2?
Yeah, I think they are friends and they invite them go to the picnic on the
Uh-huh.
weekends.
Very good.
Yes,
Yes, so this is happening with a
and
friend.
he gets a deny because busy. Yeah,
Uh-huh. Very good. Yes. So conversation 2 is happening with a friend.
yeah,
Okay. Okay. So before we continue, look at this one. Useful tip. Now, if you're not accepting an invitation or if you wish to decline it, it is polite to explain why you are unable to accept an invitation or an offer. So you can say, I'd love to, but I'm busy. I'm
busy
visiting my sister this weekend.
this
So
weekend.
you can use the word I'd love to. Okay, that means you're
Yes,
interested. It just so happened that you have a much important thing to do, so you want to excuse yourself.
yes, I must. I just remember this tip in the previous question. Say deny something. I remember that.
This one, where do you think the conversations are happening?
No, I mean the useful tip when you deny
Ah,
something.
uh-huh, uh-huh.
Yes, that's happened. We used to learn in the previous lesson. Yeah, we
Mhm.
reject or we deny something.
Oh, yes. Uh-huh. I understand. Yes. So when you want to reject something or deny or not accept, so there is a polite expression that you can use. So you can say, I'd love to, but I cannot. I'd love to, but, you know, so it is polite to let the person know the reason behind that, right?
Yeah,
So the correct phrase to use is, I'd love to, but. Now, how about conversation 3, Jason? Where is this happening?
yeah. I think it happened in the coffee shop, waitress or the receptions.
Because of the coffee.
Yeah,
So here's so you think this is happening with Yes, it is, yeah, in the coffee shop because of the coffee, of course. But this is happening between what? A client and a
Mm,
customer relationship. So this is happening with the customer.
cheer. Uh, we are in the conversation three, right?
Yes. Here's your coffee and your change, and your answer is cheers. So you lift your coffee, cheers, and then no problem. So this is happening with a customer.
Um, I see something weird in, yeah, you make me feel confused. Yeah.
Okay, I get.
Cheers.
So here's your coffee and your change. So cheers is an expression to show that, sometimes people will just bow, right? Or lift their head
Yeah.
up. Or sometimes they will just, thumbs up or okay. Or some people use words. Remember the difference when saying, when showing your appreciation, it could be in a form of words, it could be in a form of action. And some people will lift like, um, you know, this happens when I actually saw this one in a movie. So he bought a coffee. He just lifted his coffee and said, "Yeah, cheers."
Yeah.
No
Yeah,
problem.
it like, yeah, my country, when you drink alcohol, beer,
Hmm.
like something,
Hmm.
you lift the bottle and
Hmm.
a cup. Yeah, you say cheer, right?
Yes. So, but in this situation, it happens. That is correct, Jason. But that is when you're with your friends, correct?
Yeah.
So this one in conversation three, this is happening in a coffee shop. You are correct. So he is showing his appreciation to the cashier, or to the, how do you call it, how do you call it, the person in front of the cashier. So as soon as he got his coffee, he said cheers.
Yes,
So
I
this
got
is
it.
with the customer.
Mm,
So the first one, look, don't be confused. The first one is an appreciation for Aunt Sue. So it's happening between a relative. Conversation two. So it's a conversation between his friend. So this is happening between friends. And for conversation three, he's in a coffee shop. So it's happening between a customer.
yeah,
Did I
between the
explain it
customer.
well?
Yes, I understand your explanation.
Still confused. So again, for number one, because look at the instruction. Read and listen to the seven conversations. Yes. So the question here is, where do you think the conversations are happening? So yes, that is, um how do this and how do the speakers in each conversation know each other? So this one,
Yeah,
the first one is relative.
yeah,
Two,
relative,
friends.
a friend,
Three,
a
customer.
stranger, yes, customer.
The customer. Let's try number four. So you'll see the pattern. How about number four?
I think they are friend,
Friends.
and
Good.
yeah, they invite the opposite girl to
Hmm.
the apartment for cooking.
Right. How about number five?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they are a colleague and or a stranger on
Very
outside.
good.
Yeah, they
So
ask
it could be a
for
colleague
help
or
or
companions,
stranger. Yeah, companion.
right? So it could be a companion or, yeah, not actually. Yeah, a stranger is okay. Uh, Maybe a companion, someone to accompany you or help you. Maybe companions is much better.
Yeah.
How about number six?
Number six. I think they know each other
Mm,
because no stranger, you can invite a stranger in your car to
Mhm.
for the lifting. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Of course, why would you write to a stranger? I won't do that. So perhaps they are
The
a
neighborhood. Yeah.
workmate. Yeah,
Oh,
maybe a neighbor or an office mate or a workmate. Like maybe you're, yeah, I need a lift home. Yes, please. Yeah, maybe a workmate. Maybe you work in the same office. He has a car. He saw you on your way home. He asked you to if you need a lift home.
yeah.
So maybe it's a yeah workmate or an office mate. How about conversation seven?
Yeah. The client relationship. Yeah.
Sure, Jake. I ordered some things I'm starving. I think it's their friends. Here's your drink. I ordered some yeah, I think yeah, they're friends.
Because you think that the B leader say I'm starving and
Uh-huh.
you think they are friends. Yeah. Right.
Yes, because can you tell your boss I'm starving? Like what? You can't, be informal with your boss or with your office. So I think he's talking to a friend.
Yeah.
You're searching her incentives first to think. Yeah, I think they're friends. That's for conversation seven. Okay, now we have here number two, read and listen to the conversations again. In which conversations do people refuse or say no to something, and what reason do the people give? Let's try if you can remember them.
Uh.
Track 84.
I think.
Mhm. Go ahead. You think?
I think only the conversation two and the conversation five, the people
Conversation to
refuse.
end
Uh,
and
conversation five.
very good, Jason. Wow, you're amazing. You listened to it a while ago. Okay, good. That's really great. So that means let's move on to the next part because we have to determine which one is giving the right excuse for it. Now, for number three, put the bold letter phrase or put the bold phrases from the conversations in the correct category. So saying thanks to a friend and saying no thanks. So this should be easy. And we have saying thanks in a more formal, see this one, formal situation, and responding to others saying thanks. Can you write that or can you give them, can you put them in order?
Um, yes.
Mm-hmm. How about saying thanks to a friend?
Uh, thanks. Thank you. I appreciate that.
I appreciate.
Appreciate. Yeah.
So for
And
number
saying
one, go ahead saying
uh, mm, no problem.
no
Thanks for
problem.
asking.
Okay. Okay, so no problem. How about saying thanks in a
You're
more
welcome.
formal?
You're welcome. Not at all. It's okay.
No, that's incorrect. Okay, so let me explain your first three answers. So, saying thanks to a friend. Okay, we're talking to a friend. You can say, thank you so much. Thanks for asking. Thanks. So, that's
Mm,
how you say thanks to a friend. Saying no thanks, you say, no problem. That's correct. Now, saying thanks in a more formal situation, you say, thanks for asking. I appreciate it.
Thanks. Okay.
So how about responding to others saying thanks?
No problem.
Right.
Not at all. No
No
problem.
problem.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Uh, Not at all.
No worries.
Worry.
That's okay. I'm glad you liked it.
Mm,
So this is how you respond to others, right? Now look at this one too. Useful tip. Another useful tip to thank you. So to thank is a verb. So use the verb to thank for more formal situations and speeches, such as weddings or awards. So I'd like to thank my family for supporting me. So usually you'll see this in a very in a formal setup or a formal situation, right? You say, I'd like to thank my family for supporting me. So you say, I'd like to. So this is very common and we often hear that, right? Like if you are attending a ceremony, right? Or a ceremony,
yeah.
ceremony. So when you're attending like a recognition, you'll hear people, I'd like to thank my mom. I'd like to thank my mentor. So this is what they usually say, I'd like. Okay, so here we have saying it accurately. Read the situations below and circle the best two responses.
Friend, as you are paying.
Uh-huh. So your
Uh,
friend passes you a pen. What do you say?
uh, thank,
Thanks.
Thank you so much.
Uh-huh, that's correct. Thanks.
Thanks.
So letter B is okay. So you're just simple. I passed you a pen. It's just a simple thanks, right?
Yeah.
So you can
And
see that at school,
yeah, that's
right?
cool.
It's very informal, like when you're with your friends, like
Yeah.
they
Thank you
all
so much.
have they all have like a paper and you don't, and you'll ask a piece of it to say thanks. So that's
Yeah.
very common with friends. Now, how about number two? Your colleague helps you with a difficult project.
Thanks for helping me.
Yes, thanks for helping me. So there is a gravity, right? So there is also a level, an intensity of thank you. So you have a number
Yeah.
three, your grandparents buy you a very expensive gift for your graduation.
Uh, Almost clean the letter B. Thank you so much
Yes,
for the
thank you
present.
so
Yeah.
much. Very good. Yes, of course. Do you have a present? Of course, you really have to say thank you. Okay. I was just thinking. Thank you. Thank you. I forgot because I messaged my sister a while ago. I told her, thank you. Thank you for all your effort. I see you.
Mm,
That's what I
thank you
told
for
her. That's what I said to her because I want her to feel that she's not invisible. I want her to feel that I see every effort that she does to like to me and to my mom, right? So I say, I
uh,
see you. And she likes it.
yeah.
And she's like, thank you. She's crying and she's like, thank you. Because here in our country, we call brother kuya.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. If it's an older sister, we call ate. So since I'm older than her, she calls me kuya. So she said, thank you, kuya. Let's see
Thank
if
you,
we can
Kuya.
find it. Yeah, you say kuya when this one at kuya, an elder brother.
Ah,
So her
uh,
kuya was out most of the time. So used as a polite title. It's a polite title or form of address for an older man. So I am his kuya. So if she's talking to an older sister, she calls it ate, not eight, ate. This one. Why do Filipinos say ate? Yes, you can call her ate in Tagalog. Ate is a term of respect and endearment used for older sister. So this is a form of respect here in our country. Like if that guy is older than you call him kuya or ate.
Yeah.
That's why he said thank you, kuya. So I'm touched, and I mean she's tired, but she's happy. Thank God. Okay. All right. So moving forward, Jaden, thank you. How about this one, number two? Complete the responses with the missing words.
I love to. I love to, but I'm busy.
Mhm.
Yeah, no
Correct.
problem.
Very good. No
I
problem.
I glad I love to like it. Don't
I'm
worry,
glad you
it's
liked
okay.
it. Uh-huh. No worries. It's okay. Good. That's easy. How about this one? Listen to the words below and pay attention to the underlined sounds. You know when there is an underlined letter, right?
Yeah. Cheer,
What usually have cheers.
cheer.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
Cheers.
you.
Thank you.
Thank
I do appreciate. Shh. I do appreciate it.
yeah.
My
I
pleasure.
appreciate.
Shh. Right. Shh. My pleasure.
My
My
pleasure.
pleasure. Right. So it sounds like a Z sound. My pleasure. So cheers. Thank you. I do appreciate it. My pleasure. My
Yeah.
pleasure. Now listen to the sounds one to four, then match the sounds to the words A to D. Give me a second. A to
Track 86. 1,
ch, ch,
2,
th,
3,
sh,
4,
j.
Uh, Number one is appropriate to letter C.
Number one is
Letter C. Cheer, cheer.
so number one A and D. So number one, cheers. It's cheers. It's yeah. One is cheers. Okay. Two,
Uh, Thank you. Thank.
thank you is this one, right? A.
Yeah.
Thank you.
A.
And
And
three, I do
number
appreciate
three
it.
is sh. Sh. Appreciate.
Appreciate. Shh, shh, appreciate.
Yeah.
Appreciate. Shh, shh. Right? So it's letter
D. Letter D.
B. Okay. And the last one is my pleasure.
Let
J,
letter
j,
B.
my pleasure. J, j. So this one, yeah, B. Pleasure. So it sounds. Did you hear the stress sounds there, like sh, 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 and the j sound?
Yes.
So my pleasure is my pleasure. I appreciate and then cheers. then thank you, right?
Yeah.
So this one actually, Jason, is important too. Although it's letter S, you don't simply say my pleasure. My pleasure is okay, but usually in an American setup, they say my pleasure. J. So
Yeah.
you'll really hear them pop the Z sound. So my pleasure. J. Okay, so these are important too. Okay, so I am going to ask you to listen again, but Jason, I know you're tired and our time is up as well. So maybe we can
Yeah.
continue more of this next time, okay? Thank
Okay.
you
Thank
again,
you so
Jason.
much.
No,
Yeah.
thank you for doing well. I know you're tired, but still you're doing your best. So thank you. Get some rest, okay? I'll see you in your
Yeah.
next one.
I
Good night,
appreciate it.
Jason.
Good night.
Thank you. Good night.